Hey guys, Mike Pranks slash that diecast guy Mike here. So I am gonna start a new series on this channel. It's where I have lots of literature and brochures on cars, and I'll sometimes based off the cars I like or some I just grab off the dealership. So this is one of those cars that I like. So we have a 1999 Dodge Durango. Now, the first generation Durango ran from 1998 to 2003 with 3 engine options. 5.2 liter Magnum V8, that was the 318. 5.9 liter Magnum V8, that was the 360. And then occasionally a 3.9 liter V6. Now most of these were equipped with a 5.2, and a 4.7 liter V8 too. Let me not forget that one. But the 4.7, 5.9, and a 5.2 are the most common. So I have a 99 Durango brochure. I do plan on getting all of them, 98 to 2002. Let's see, Durango. Cupboard. You get 2 different. Now these weren't terrible vehicles, but they weren't the greatest either, but I love them. Dodge Durango SLT 4x4 shown in chili pepper red. So this one either has a 5.9, a 5.2, or a 4.7. It looks like 4x4s came with a 5.9 because you needed that get up and go, get up the trails. Mission statement. Yeah, they did do that. 98 through about 2000 is where they had picture coming up, the dashboard. They changed it up in 2001 to 4-wheel drive. You had a lever back then, and you had them up until the 2000s too. Durango here in the intense blue. Now, common issues with these were transmission problems. As they got older, sometimes some of them are newer too. The 5.9 would have too much power to the transmission, and then transmission would go out or the engine would blow up. Now, these are actually really comfortable trucks. I have to say, I do recommend them. But they are 20 years old. So, Dodge Durango SLT 4x4 shown in flame red. Now, this is where it gets kinda hard. So, your 5.9, your 360, that's your chart on torque. And your 5.2, if you get up to 245, 245 horsepower. Torque on the 5.2, the 318, the 3.9. These aren't that common. Look, the Magnum V8s were, they're pretty bulletproof, just as the same as the GM 3.8 liter, except they all have issues, like these will blow the head gaskets and the 3.8s will blow the intake gaskets. But let me read this here. V8 Magnum. Magnum engines include torrents of air through the inlet valves, mingle with precisely measured droplets of fuel when it comes to internal combustion. The more air, the better. Yes, these things have some get up and go. Let me say that. Definitely. I have to say I rode on one with a 4.7 and a 5.9, and I'm pretty sure 5.2 also. But this is the second year of the first gen Durango. Durango's sobriety. Durango's sobriety among compact sport utility vehicles extends to the selection of 3 Magnum engines. Go to any one of them. The powerful new 3.9 liter V6, late availability. Proven 5.2 liter V8, or class leading 5.9 liter V8. 4 horsepower or in torque. Quantities to motivate Durango precisely to where you want to go. Actually, I take that back. 1999 was where they brought a new engine, where they discontinued one. I'm pretty sure they discontinued the 3.9 and put it in with the 4.7. Pretty sure of it. Forest green. See these every once in a while. Actually, there's a thing on a 2002 Durango where it only had 800 miles on it. That was it. Brand new, pretty much. And there's an article about it in November 2021. Go, go, go. Do. They definitely have that get up and go, as I said before. But you could, pretty sure, only get from 98 to about 2000, you get a 5.2, a 5.9 liter V8. And then in 2001 they brought out the 4.7, and you still had the 5.2, the 5.9, and you still had the 3.9 V6. Those weren't that common. With a big SUV like this, you gotta get a V8. Now, the interior. Chrysler always has been known for their old, smooth gear shifters. This is one of those. As they are smooth. This is a good looking interior though. So were the 2001s through 2003s. Now, for 2001, they updated the interior, front grille, packages were different. Also, now this thing's probably gone, but the interior, these are really comfortable interiors, I have to say, because the leather rides like a boat, what I heard. We are nearing the end. Another interior. The glove box. There is no book in there, but Yeah, the glove boxes are very spacious also, just like the rest of the truck. Most of these don't even come with the books anywhere. Anymore. Because most of them are beater trucks. Occasionally, you'll find one in good condition, but not that often anymore. Now, bright platinum. That 2001 Durango, pretty sure it's a bright platinum truck. I have 10 minutes already. Dodge accessories from Mopar. Yeah, you could only get 5.9, 5.2, a 3.9 liter Magnum V6. So all Magnums. But the 5.2 and the 5.9 are the most peppiest. Then you could get a 4-speed auto. 4-speed autos were very, that was standard. Standard 4-speed automatic transmission. Hold on, I got it. Oops. Okay. Flame red. You could get a SLT. You could get flame red, chili pepper red, pearl coat, deep pearl coat, black, bright white, bright platinum metallic, light driftwood satin glow, forest green pearl coat, intense blue pearl coat, patriot blue pearl coat, and then red, and then black. So, there's a YouTuber named Vitaly Kaufman, and he walks around looking at cars, and then when it's rainy or snowy outside, he does a brochure. So that's what I'm starting to do. And this is from Midway Dodge, Ewald, Dodge, Land of Wisconsin. Brand new. So, like I said, these aren't bad trucks. These are great trucks. You get the 5.9 and the 5.2 and the 4.7. But, like I said, the 5.9 and the 5.2 all have too much power to the transmission, and that's too much for the engine or the transmission, because sometimes the engine has too much power to the transmission, and then you lose your transmission because it's too fast of an engine. And also, they could also have these things spin out very easily. Could easily spin the tires on these, as to say GM 3.8 liter V6. Yeah. These are decent trucks. Now there's a YouTuber named Jay Smart. He had one of these Durangos on his channel about 5-6 years ago. It's about a junkyard Dodge Durango. Had a 5.2, and it was in the intense blue, and the exhaust was rotted out. The headers were cut or open, one or the other. But these things have such a great sound for like drag racing or whatever you want to do with them. Sound phenomenal. I'll get one of these just to, in worse condition, and just beat on it, because they have a really good power. Now, I'm sure everybody has their own preferences on the 98 to 2003, 1998 to 2003 Dodge Durango. Mine is pretty good. I do love this truck. Now, my neighbor had a 2001 to 2003, because it was a SXT, and the SXT trim came out in 2001, and it had gray, it was silver, and it had black bumpers and little V8 symbols on it also. So yeah, this is one I recommend. If you want to get a good used truck. And then my other neighbor, we lived down a block from them, had a 2001. He had, well, actually I have the original owner's manuals. Could find a Dodge Inspector. That's another one I'm gonna do after this. But he had a 2001. I have the original owner's manuals from that one. My mom's friend had a white 2003. My mom's other friend also had a silver 1999 with the 5.9, and a red 99, the V8 also. Then her other son, also had a red 2000, the V8 also. In the SLT trim, and the 2001 had, now the 2003 had about 300,000 on it. Any motor ended up blowing on it, because I said again, too much power, and that was sent to the junkyard. I don't have the books from that one, but now that one had black interior, and there was a Sport 2003, black interior, black cloth interior. My other neighbor, going the opposite direction, he had a 2000 GMC Sonoma. He bought brand new, and when we lived on the block, it was like 2008 to 2012, so we lived there in the 2010s. Had a 2000 GMC Sonoma, and that was blue, bought brand new. And then that died in 2019, July 2019. That was a good truck. He, from the books of the Durango that I have, the 01, bought the 01 Durango, and that still going. It's just sat for 2 years. Manual kind of sputters, and the exhaust kind of sputters a little bit, but it's at the end of I thought it was at the end of its life. So I took the book and then ended up getting it back on the road again and needed the book back, but I bought him a new one and kept the original. But the Durango, first gen Durango, definitely a fan of, and one I recommend. I do plan on getting a 98. I already have a 99 here. 2000, 2001, and 2002 brochures and owner's manuals. An 03 book, because you can't find an 03 brochure. But, yeah, I definitely remember the Durango, first gen Durango well. Like I said, first gen Durango, the first time I saw was about 2008. Had a 2002, or could have been a 2001, but it was a 2000. No, it's the same first generation, but they upgraded the grill in 01 to chrome. So his, the one back in 2010, had like a blackout grill. Was an SXT, and lasted, because he passed away in 2010. His daughter took it over. It was a 2001, 2, or 3. But it was a sport, or no, SXT. The other one, the white 2003, was a sport. But yes, I do remember these well. And then my mom's other friend had her kid had a silver 99 Durango also. That's been gone for a while. And then in the past 2 years, maybe, bought a red 99. And his brother bought a red 2000 at the same exact time. Same exact interior, same exact, probably different engines, but yeah, I do know these well, and I do recommend them. But this was a brand new Durango, and it's probably off the road by now, or it could still be going. But I do have another brochure video coming up when this one's uploaded. So, alright guys, bye bye.